And good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Grind, where we study the market together every day. Yan. So, ako ang inyong lingkod. This is Lloyd Bazar. And today we're gonna talk about PSEI. PSEI yesterday was closed above 7,000. In fact, it closed at specifically at 7451. This is looking good. Nag-breakout siya, right? I'm gonna show it to you my screen and share tayo ng screen, and this is good. I'll just move my face. Nagalaw ko pala yung mukha ko kahapon. Right. And so, yesterday, PSEI closed at 7451. This is good, really, but yeah, usually this is a good sign. I am very hopeful, very positive about it. This is a good time for investors, especially, diba? But we're not out of the woods yet. If andyan pa yung 7,500 na resistance natin. If we break out from that 7,500, then I am possibly sure that there is a reversal already, right? So, yun yung hinihintay natin. If it breaks out 7.5, then that's already good. Kahapon, the foreign buyers are greater than the foreign sellers. So that's another good sign. Yet, so konti na lang ang nagbebenta, right? It's been happening quite a lot lately, right? This happened a couple of times already, kung saan mas mataas yung mga foreign buyers kaysa sa mga nagbebenta. So yeah, may nagtanong sa akin, sir, affected ba tayo dyan? Yes, basically because PSEI is ang karamihan sa mga tao sa PSEI are foreign investors, sadly, right? Konti pa lang ang mga Pinoy na nag-i-invest sa stock market, less than 1% nga diba? So that's why karamihan sa mga investors sa atin nasa foreign. That means around 99% of the market is foreign investors, right? So that's sad. That's one of the goal of Financial Freedom 101. That's one of my goal, is to inspire people to start, especially Filipinos, to start getting into stock exchange para mas darami yung tao Pinoy sa stock exchange, hindi yung foreigners na nakikinabang. So if you want to if you want to help me with that cause, please share this video para at least alam nila na mayroong gustong tumulong sa kanila. There's a community that really wants to help everyone para hindi sila mapabayaan once they're inside stock exchange. Yun yung problema kasi ngayon ang current na meta ng yung trend ngayon sa stock exchange dito sa Pilipinas is online, right? Kasi dati ang stock exchange is traditional, 'di ba? So traditional kasi andun yung mga brokers who will always guide you what to buy. But right now it's online na, and then pababayaan na kayo ng mga brokers niyo. So that's why we're here. We're here to help everyone, especially yung kakasimula pa lang. Right, I want to greet my daughter, Laika. Right, hi Laika. Good morning. Again, please share this video before we start. We want to thank you. We want to send thanks to Trade Asia for helping the program, and one of our sponsors is Trade Asia. Please check them out. If naghahanap kayo ng good alternative na broker, Trade Asia will let you trade anywhere, anytime you want. Their system is fast, walang traffic, and also they have a mobile app that has watcher options that will be very useful, especially sa mga casual traders, right? Kasi yung watcher, you know what a watcher is, right? So let's start. Ayan, I'm gonna go to the greetings ng mga tao. Ayan. So, hindi ko na mabasa ang lahat kasi natatakpan nga siya yung Facebook kasi natatakpan niya last ko mababasa is Melchior Al, good morning from Singapore. Mitch Ubaldo is here. She's one of my students. Actually, batch 1 students. Romel Omel, and good morning. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Mitch, and good morning, Mitch. Robert Collins, good morning then. Tatsuki ECB, and good morning. Basilides Abdurajak, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good morning then. Estela Sanchez, good morning. Arnold Medic is asking about STR. Yan, si STR, I think kumalano naman si STR kahapon, di ba? Nag-pull back pala siya. So we're gonna talk about STR mamaya. Isulat ko to be sure, Arnold, okay? Asan yung notepad ko? Notepad, ayan. STR. Nga pala guys, if you haven't checked the list yet, if you don't have a copy of the list yet, every day at 8 o'clock in the morning, I post the list on my website. This will be our website. I'm gonna share to you my screen. Just go to financialfreedom101.co. You can bookmark the page. Ang dami kong updates dyan. I share all the information that I get. Ito yung newsletter ng Chupitero. Sa mga walang access dyan, you can access it. This will be very, yan. Financialfreedom101.co. This is a very useful website for you, especially sa mga newbies. Whenever I get information, eto, chupitero.com. If you don't have access to this, I will share that to you. Hindi lang chupitero.com. Call Financials Researches, 2Trade Asia's Research, Timson's Research. And this will be very useful to you. Usually, every week, naglalabas yung mga yan. Whenever there's one that comes out, I always share it to everyone so that you can have access. So, hindi lang yung mga recommendations ko may access kayo. You also have access to the recommendations of other people and other brokers especially. Right? So, just go to the daily grind. Yan. And then, today, yan. In-update ko yan kaninang alas 8 ng umaga. Right? Every time there is, yan. Every time I have, there is daily grind, ina-upload ko dyan para makita nyo every day. Right? Also, the chat room for Discord is here. Right? This is our official chat room. The community here is very good. Right? Everyone is helping each other. Walang nanga-hype. I make sure walang mag-hype dito. Also, you can check the replays dito. So, this is everything you need to access. Just bookmark the page. Right? So, I'm gonna go back to you guys. Yan. Arnold, we'll talk about STR. Diorigi Mebato. Medyo mahirap yung pangalan niya. Diorigi Mebato. Sir, what's with T? Why the sudden rise? Meron talagang mga ganyan. Remember, ang mga tao ngayon sa stock market are traders, right? So, whenever something is bullish, sasakay dyan ang mga traders. And then, if wala pang signals of selling, like nangyari kay T kahapon, habang umakyat siya, walang signals of selling, wala, hindi pa sila magbenta, right? But, once it starts to go down, so I think today, it's gonna go down because it was very exaggerated. It's an exaggerated movement. Magbebenta na yung mga yan. Magto-take profits na yung mga yan. Right? Pag meron lang mag-dip niya na 3%, pag nag-negative na nagbenta na yun sa simula sa taas, for sure, babagsak yan. I haven't seen any news about T. If you have any news about T which will make me wrong, then please share it sa comments. So, right now, iwasan nyo si T. Intraday, pwede yan si T. Pag nag-bullish pa yan intraday, then go ahead. For swing traders and mga newbies, stay away from it. Huwag kayo maiinggit sa climb niyan. That's a trap. JMDC, right. Kid Rock, good morning. Kid Rock Fuentes, may buntag, boss. Mark Efren Buada III, good morning. Romel Omel, right. ECP and ASM, right. Ayun, may ASM si ECP today. Ayan, may ASM si ECP pala today. So, tignan natin anong result ng ASM. So, ECP, nandyan naman sa lista yan. Just wait for the bounce kasi nagpo-pullback pa. Nagre-retracement sa ECP. Right, so Dan Langit, good morning Sir Lloyd. Salamat, walang ulan niya. O nga, no. Right, hindi umuulan. Tanong si ATN at Win. Right, Sir Lloyd. So, I'm gonna write them down si ATN and Win. ATN and Win. Right, more power to the channel. Thank you. Yan nga pala guys, if you want to support the channel, right, I'm gonna show a... Asan na yun? Right, nga. So, on your screen right now, on the lower right sa screen, that is a link where you can support the channel, or if gusto niyo yung direct sa akin, just send me a message. You can send any amount for donation para ma-continue natin itong program na ito every day. Right? CHIB from Robert Collins. Let's write that down. Pala, speaking of students, guys, I have a class this Saturday and Sunday. That's a 9 a.m. session, 9 to 11. Right? If you are free and you want to join the workshop, please send me a message. Ang advantage ng workshop is that I do give out free lessons like these episodes. Meron ako mga lessons, but tigi-tigi yan eh. Ang problema nito is, baka you will learn chip by chip, but ang problema is, it's not systematic. Baka may ma-miss kayo. So, sa workshop, it's a much more better system of training because Lahat na yun, step by step. All you need as a trader, masasabi ko na sa inyo yun. Also, it will help me maintain everything. And yun, if you wanna learn trading more and mas direct, just send me a message so you can join the workshop. And those sessions are recorded. You can watch them and review them anytime you need to. Right, CHIB, sinulat na natin. Doreen Grace, Rio Gelon. Right. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good morning then. Banji Velasco. I hope everything is okay sa audio and everything. Just let me know if may problema sa streaming because I really don't have anyone to help me. So, ako lang. Nasa PC ko lang kasi yung mga controls so wala talaga makakatulong. Brian Marasigan, good morning. Jenny Escolano, good morning. If you have any questions, please place it in the comments, okay? So para ano natin. I'm just gonna move my my camera for a bit. Galawin ko lang ng konti, just adjusting it. Right, much better. Felix Garsuta, Marvin Cruz, good morning. Michael Malfetria, good morning. Mark Paulos, SDR and X. Yan, si X is one of my good picks yesterday. Umangat na siya, right? So we'll talk about X later. Joselito Pascual, Sir Lloyd, good AM. How can I join your upcoming workshop? Please send me a message, Joselito, okay? Right. So, good morning, Sir ABS. Sir, yan, sa ABS. Let's talk about ABS. Ito yung sinasabi ko. I removed ABS from the list yesterday. If you recall my list yesterday, wala si ABS kasi medyo mataas na. That's a signal that you shall have, alright? Then, yan, the purpose of this is really for trading. Yan, if you're a trader, you should be able to watch the market as much as possible full time, diba? But at least majority of the time. And then on the other half, dapat nag-cut loss kayo at your purchase area. ABS, may bad news kahapon. Yan, tinanggal nila yung they stopped their mobile service, 'di ba? May ABS-CBN mobile, right? They stop it. They're stopping it. And then yun yung bad news. That's minus malaking negative yan sa income nila, right? Yung mga assets diyan, sayang, hindi nila magagamit, so they will be most probably they will have to sell it, or maybe they have future plans, we don't know. But yeah, that was bad news kay ABS, kaya lumagapak ng ganun kalaki sa ABS. So stay away from ABS for the meantime. Alright, Eugene, Mandy, good morning. Dendu, good morning. LRW and Bloom, yan, nasa lista natin yan, si LRW and si Bloom. Bloom is one of my top 3 today. If you wanna check the website, andun yun. Yan. Ito yung top picks ko ngayon, JFC, Bloom, and Food. Right? Be sure to bookmark the website para mapuntahan nyo everyday. So, andyan yan lahat. I'm gonna explain bakit nasa top picks natin yan si Bloom today. Right, so watching here sa office, si Will Balanoyos, right, good morning. God bless din. Annie Lope Revilla, good morning. Gerwin Torrente, Sir, foreign exchange lang po ba yung eToro? Hindi lang sa forex. eToro can trade commodities, foreign markets. Marami pa eh. If I can pull up my eToro account, let me see. Yan. So this is my eToro account. I'm setting this to public. Right. So at least makikita nyo. I'm already earning in eToro. Asan na yun? Yan. So ito yung this is my profit already. That's $9.99. That's around 1% sa wala akong ginagawa. I just copy trade from people, right? Wala akong ginagawa dyan. So you can trade markets dito. You can trade crypto, right? ETFs, stocks, indices, commodities, and currencies. Yan yung pwede mong i-trade sa eToro if you wanna trade. Right? But then again, eToro is really just for, I am recommending eToro not for trading, but for the copy trading. At least meron kayong extra income. Yan, create an eToro account using my link for eToro. Yan. Thank you for bringing up eToro. It's a good way to earn passively. Right? So, I'm gonna put this in the chat room. Yan. Please create a link, create an account using that link for eToro. Right, so, ayan, I was able to answer. Gerwin Cas Lozada, good morning, sir. And good morning then. Daniel Bakilod, good morning. Ivor Salis is asking about Pure Gold, PLC, and PCOR. And let's write that down. Ayan. Ano pong thoughts ninyo kay PXP and T? PXP, laki ng galaw ni PXP kahapon eh, di ba? Nag 6% si PXP. So, I'm gonna share my screen. Ayan, is my screen being shared? Ayan, very good. So, PXP, yesterday, ito yung galaw ni PXP. Yes, nag 6% siya. That's an engulfing candlestick right here. But, then again, I did mention to you that I really don't like to recommend PXP. Right? I know, malaking panalo dyan. May nanalo ng 6% kahapon. Those who banked on this support. But, yan, iniiwasan ko talaga si PXP because PXP started this climb as speculation. And until now, speculative pa rin yan. So, overall, downtrend pa si PXP. That's why pinapaiwasan ko sa inyo ito. Right? Overall, it's on a downtrend. Baka mag-downtrend pa yan sa major support niya ulit. I can't be sure. But yan, I will not be recommending PXP still. Right? Kay T naman, we discussed that earlier. Wala akong alam na news kay T eh. I really don't know why lumaki si T ng ganyan. I just think that yung mga traders pumasok kasi hindi pa nagwi-weaken yung movement niya. Rosario, marami kasi, there's a kind of trader who are momentum traders. Ito yung mga chumuchupit, and then if they see a stock going up, sasakyan nila yan. Tapos pag they just do trailing stop loss, pag nag-weaken na yan at mag-show ng resistance, magbebentahan yung mga yan. So, momentum traders, yan. I think momentum traders are here. So, yan. That's why I think tumaas si T. Good morning po from Singapore. ALI, GFC, MBT. So, ALI is still in my list today. Kahapon, nasa lista ko si ALI and it moved a lot. Ang laki ng galaw ni ALI kahapon. Good job. GFC is in my list. Top ko pa rin siya today. And MBT, we're gonna discuss about MBT Lorimar, right? Kabae, so don't worry. Rosario Flonasca, watching from Queensland, Australia. Wow, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Thank you for inspiring Filipinos to invest. Thank you so much. Then, you're welcome. Ryan Santiago, good morning. Vine, Bangis, good morning. AP, right. Robert Collins, AP. Yeah, very good. Haven't checked on AP for a while, so we'll talk. We'll check AP mamaya. Good morning, you are big help to us, Sir Lloyd. Thank you for sharing from Johannes Pierre. Thank you so much. Then, Robert Collins added GT Cap. Yan, si GT Cap. Right, Nestor Esteban. Good morning, sir. Now, PXP, WPI. Right, now, andyan si PXP. We talked about PXP. Ayoko pa rin si PXP even now. Now and WPI. We'll talk about them. Now and WPI. Right, so Vine Anggis, sir, hold ba ang AC? Right, we'll talk about AC too. Right, ilang araw ko na few days ago, I recommended AC. Ang ganda na ng galaw ng mga blue chips. Dan Bautista, good morning from Singapore. Hi, how about MPI from PCAS GB? MPI is good. Actually, pumasok ako kay MPI kahapon. Right, because of the confirmation, diba? Ryan Santiago, good morning, sir. Please review now. Yan, nasa lista na natin yan. Antoinette Pantilo, good morning, sir. She's one of my students. Good morning. Pati kay Primex, sir, wala pa sell signal umakyat pa, lumapas sa Ichimoku Clad. Yes, si Primex, yes. Mataas si Primex. But then again, yung position niya for intraday traders na yan. We'll talk about Primex in a while. AEV now, Sir Lloyd. Si AEV, ayan, si AEV, nasa lista ko yan. Mil Sereño, good morning sa STR po. Sir, nood lang kahit 4 days na ako hindi ma-open ang port ko sa Nomura. Ayan, may problema pa pala si Nomura. Alright guys, ito yung sinasabi ko. This is what I tell my students. Yes, there are platforms out there which are good, like Call, Nomura. But these platforms are not meant really for yung heavy trading. Casual trading pwede, but these platforms are best for investors, right? If you are hindi na kayo casual traders, if you want to concentrate on trading, I will tell you to upgrade. Nothing against these other brokers, right? So pwede kayo mag-upgrade na sa iba, right? Alan Clark, Capistrano, Maurice, Matt. Comment nila pala. Dan Bautista, August class schedule, Sir Lloyd. I'm gonna shout out August class. I think mahihirapan ako sa Manila mag-live kasi hindi ako nakapag-prepare ng venue and everything. Alright, so I think mahihirapan ako sa Manila. Alright, Alan Clark, Capistrano, Maki, ayun. Jace Ibarra, good morning, Sir Lloyd, new from this group. Ayun, Jace, welcome. Right, Berna, I want to join, sir. Yeah, send me a message, please. From 9 a.m. to what time po, sir? The workshops are 2 hours each, right? So, from 9 to 11. Right, June Garcia, good morning. ANI, yun, ANI. Hindi na ko na nakamusta si ANI. Good question. So, we'll talk about that in a while. So, it's 8:37. Right, so 8:40 magsimula tayo sa mga picks ko. Right, unahin ko yung mga questions nyo para wag matabunan. Natatabunan kasi yung mga questions sa Facebook eh. Joji St. Martin Vitog, sir, na-skip mo ako. What happened to IMI and Wilcon? Sorry if nasa-skip ko kayo kasi yung Facebook, look at Facebook. Ito yung comments niya. Natatakpan eh. So, pasensya na if nami-miss ko kayo. I hope you understand. But yeah, don't worry. If I read you again, if I'm able to read you again, I'll definitely check it out. Like this time right here. Right, sorry. Hindi ko na ma-place maayos. Right, Joji is asking about IMI and Wilcon. Bakit sobrang baba na nila? Yeah. It hit resistance. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo. Wait for breakouts. Diba si Wilcon, if you remember my recommended, yeah, I'll cover that in a while. This is very important. Kaya ituturo ko ito, especially for newbies. Wilcon, right? I did recommend Wilcon here. I mentioned to wait for a breakout, horizontal line. Wait for a breakout right here kasi nag-perform siya ng resistance. Actually, andyan pa yung secondary resistance niya. I did mention wait for breakout lang kay Wilcon kahit na umaangat siya. Wait for a breakout kasi pag hindi nag-breakout yan, there's a big chance na babalik yan sa support. It's either it's gonna play at resistance at maglalaro dyan habang hindi nakaka-breakout. Tapos may iinip yung mga tao dyan. Whenever it feels breakouts, yung mga tao, especially today in this bearish market, are traders, right? Traders, may inip yan, and if they see signs of weaknesses, they will sell. And this usually happens. Yan, nagbenta, it even, at saka kasi nagpanic selling, it even broke the support and went down near to its support, main support again. Right? This is another support right here. Actually, yung main support andito pa eh. But it's gonna be hitting its new support right here. So maybe it will bounce. Look at RSI right there. Napakaganda ng RSI. But yeah, then again, yun yung nangyayari. Bakit bumababa si Wilcon? Si IMI naman, yun yung sinasabi ko. Always be patient. If you don't have to do anything, don't do it. Right? Wag kayo pipilit bumili. If it's weakening at the resistance, then just sell half and then cut loss other half sa purchase area nyo. Ganun lang. That's how easy trading should be. IMI, ayan, bumababa si IMI. Market sentiments-wise, siguro lang, but we are nearing major supports right here, one support right here, and another support right here. So, hopefully, it recovers si IMI. IMI is a good company. It happens. Even if a good company, bumabagsak talaga ang presyo due to market sentiments. Trevor Toledo, hi, ISM po please. We'll write ISM down. Right, so it's 8:40. Ilas ko lang si Aaron Manlud, MHC and MRC, sir. We'll write that down. Right, so that's it muna for mga questions. Okay. If ma-miss ko yung mga ano nyo kasi natatakpan nga sa Facebook comments. If ma-miss ko, just ask it again. Okay, so we'll go to my list today. Yung list, yan, nasa website. Bias long, unahin ko yung top 3. GFC, Bloom, and Food. Right, so Food. And, sorry. Asan na yun? Yun. So, Food. GFC. Unahin ko si GFC. Na-mental block ako doon saglit. GFC, ayan, si GFC. Right here, si GFC, nag-breakout sa unang resistance niya. I did say that GFC is my favorite. 2 araw na. Right here. I knew GFC was gonna bounce. And then, ayun, nag-bounce na naman. So, this is the second day I'll be recommending GFC. These are good signs for GFC. It's not yet too late to get in GFC. Right? So, mga gustong sumakay kay GFC, maliit pa yung risk ninyo at around 4%. But GFC really is a very good company. You test buy, hindi pa huli ang lahat for GFC. Next up is, kahapon, si X. Yan, si X kahapon is one of my list. Ayun, umaangat na. You know this already, right? This should be your basics. Yung price action movement, look at this right here. Na nagsastop yung pula niya, right? And then, I did predict that it's gonna bounce the next day, and it bounced, and ayan na, si X. Right? So, tinanggal ko na si X sa top ko ngayon, kasi medyo mataas na siya. But GFC, Food. Kahapon, si Food, recommendation ko kay Food is wait for the bounce. Ang ganda ni Food. Alright, maganda yung projection kay Food. Very good projection. So, this will be going up. This will be on a strong uptrend in the coming days. Kahapon, yan, kinain ng mga traders. Yan. This is the bounce we're looking for. Right? Get in Food. Right? Food is a good company. Right? Maganda yung projection kay Food. So, today, swerte tayo. Bumalik si Food sa opening price niya at 0.72. Ayan. Isa sa mga paborito ko si Food. Sino po nga ba yung nasa list ko ngayon? Sa top is JFC Bloom. Yan, si Bloom. Yan. This is the confirmation we're looking for. Ito yung sinasabi ko. The downtrend has slowed down and slowly started to make a support right here. Yan. Did predict that Bloom is gonna bounce yesterday. And ayan na. This is our confirmation. Very healthy volume. Maliit lang yung risk ninyo kay Bloom. Right, you can cut loss around 4%, 5%. Hindi pa huli lahat, ang lahat kay Bloom. So, I'm still recommending Bloom. These are very good positions kay Bloom. Right? So, I'm gonna go to the main list. Right? Buy as long as the support holds. I'm gonna place this in the chat room. Right? Buy as long as the support holds. And we're gonna cover those first. So, una sa lista is Vita. Right, si Vita, holding on to that support, right, buy as long as that support holds kay Vita. Right, Geo, yan, si Geo, forming a support right there, buy as long as that support holds for Geo. TBGI, yan, si TBGI, forming a good support right here, na-confirm yung support na yan, so buy as long as that support holds for TBGI. Poppy, little lesson, TBGI. This is the reason why ayoko kayong humahabol sa ganitong mga movements. Because these kinds of movements, ang daming naipit dyan na naman sa taas. Look at these pullbacks right there. This is the reason bakit on the chat room, sa chat room natin, on this day na gumalaw si TBGI ng ganyan, I kept telling them, huwag kayong humabol dyan, huwag kayong humabol dyan unless you're an intraday trader. Kasi the next day, look at that, pullback, and yun, if you're patient enough, this is our chance to get in, diba? So I want you guys to really be patient when it comes to these kinds of movements. Just wait for a retracement and then for it to form a support. That's our entrance, right? So be patient. Yan, si Poppy. Yan, si Poppy right here is forming a new support right here. So buy as long as this support holds kay Poppy. Yan, gumaganda na si Poppy ulit, right? Poppy is a good company. Right? This is backed up by Ayala. Long-term ako dyan kay Poppy actually. So, yan. Buy as long as the support holds for Poppy. MBT, Metrobank. Yan. Slowly but surely. Yan. Andyan pa rin tayo sa support. Buy as long as that support holds for MBT. Next up is BDO. Yan. Si BDO, one of my favorite picks yesterday. Yan. Buy as long as the support holds. Yan. Maganda pa rin yung si BDO. Maliit pa rin yung risk ninyo. That's a higher low. Ito yung uptrend na dapat nyong sinasakyan. Right? This is an uptrend, guys. Sumakay na kayo habang maaga pa for BDO. Especially sa mga baguhan, start with blue chips, BDO will help you. Right? So, AEV. I am basing this on long-term support for AEV. AEV is a good company right here. So, long-term support, I'm just gonna plot a support right here. So, that's a long-term support right there for AEV. Sorry for the movements. Right. AEV, buy as long as this support holds. This is a very good price for AEV. This is a good time to start again with AEV. Right? Very good company. So, AEV, please buy as long as the support holds. EMP, Emperador, yan. Andyan pa rin tayo sa support na yan. Ang kulit ni Emperador. Emperador is still there. Hindi pa nga lang hinog. But if you'll be there, mag-accumulate na kayo habang nasa mababa pa. IDC, very stable still. Buy as long as the support holds pa rin kay IDC. SMC, right? SMC, buy as long as the support holds. Nga pala, nag-trigger siya sa baba. So, this is a bad sign for SMC. I'll be removing SMC for the meantime. Yung mga nakapasok kay SMC, ready nyo yung cut loss nyo. If ever hindi, then that's good. DNL. Next up, si DNL, right? Playing at that resistance right there. So, DNL still looking good. Very stable price. Very good company. Kaso nga lang na-fine si DNL, but that was a very malit lang naman na news na yun. They will be paying a fine for disclosure ba yun? May kulang sila may ano sila, may problema sila with the disclosure, hindi nila na nabigay sa PSE, kaya ano, ayun, may fine sila. But it's something minor, so I don't think it will affect the price of DNL. DMC, right? So DMC naman, right, we're forming a support right here. Actually, it's forming a triangle right here. Right, paakyat na yung support niya. So buy as long as that support holds for DMC. Good company, very good price for DMC. Right, so DMC is still up there. RRHI, and si RRHI, buy as long as that support holds. So napakalakas na yung support na yan. Nasa higher level yung support ni RRHI. CDC. Right, CDC, yan, ilang araw ko na rin-recommend to. Buy as long as this support holds. PHES. Right, FIS. Right. Little lesson about CDC. Ito yung sinasabi ko lagi. This is an engulfing pattern right here, and just wait for it to stabilize, and that's the stabilization at the support. Yan yung pagpasok. These are Bollinger Band plays, right? If you haven't watched my Bollinger Band video yet, please watch it. Nasa YouTube, how to use Bollinger Bands. How do I use Bollinger Bands? Makikita yun dyan. Si MJC, yan. Very good kay MJC. Look at this kay MJC. MJC ba yun? Hindi si MJC. Manila Jockey. No, not MJC. GGS. Si GGS pala. GGS, look at this. This is a similar setup right here. Engulfing, right? Nag-trigger siya, and then after 2 candlesticks, nag-engulf siya ng last na trigger niya, and then it just stabilized at the support right there, and then umakyat na si GGS. So that was the technical analysis behind GGS. These are, yan, if you haven't watched the Bollinger Band video yet, please watch it. It will help you a lot. Right? So, next up sa list is PHES. Si FIS. Right, si PHES is holding at MA20. It's a higher low support. Right, so that's a higher support right there. You can get in at that area right there and then just cut loss. Napakalit lang ng risk niyo kay PHES. So, PHES is good. BRN also, very good company. Yeah, sentiments are just not there yet, but look at that. Support is holding on strong. Right there for BRN. So, buy as long as that support holds for BRN. Same with LSC. Buy as long as that support holds. That's a very solid support right there. Ilang araw na nahihit yan and hindi bumababa. Right, for LSC. MRSGI. Yan, umaakit na si MRSGI. Very good volume. Right? Buy as long as the support holds. Actually, gusto kong palitan ang isa sa mga lista ko. So, I'm just gonna remove JFC kasi that's self-explanatory. Isa sa gusto ko, top 3 ko ngayon is MRSGI. Very good volume yesterday, and yun, ilang araw ko na rin na-recommend si MRSGI, and then we're seeing action already yesterday. MRSGI, buy as long as the support holds. Napakaliit pa rin ang risk ninyo for MRSGI, right? So buy as long as the support holds. There's very good volume kay MRSGI yesterday. Right? 1.94 lang inakyat niya. So you're still this is still a very low risk position for MRSGI. One of my top 3, MRSGI. ABA. Yan, si ABA naman, yan. Buy as long as this support holds. That's self-explanatory. That's a very good movement for ABA. Very low risk. RCB. And bilisan ko lang guys ha. Time check, it's 8:50 ang bilis ng oras when I'm with you. So this means that we are enjoying each other's company. Right. So RCB, buy as long as the support holds. Napaka solid na niyan. Right? Very low risk, very solid price. Walang nagbebenta kaso nga lang wala pa yung bumibili. Right? Once the investors come in, this thing is gonna move like a train. Right? So wala nang gusto magbenta, wala pa nga lang yung volume. Right? Bloom, yan. Bloom, I've explained Bloom already. It's one of my top 3 picks. JFC. Right? So JFC, yan. Buy as long as the support holds, maliit pa yung risk ninyo. Or, yan si Or, buy as long as this support holds. Right? Or, baka bumaba pa. But, yeah, if this holds, then go ahead, buy Or. Konting ingat lang for these positions. Right? Kasi na-break niya yung MA20 niya. FLI. And si Philinvest, that's a higher low guys. That's an uptrend right there. Buy as long as the support holds. Napakaliit pa yung risk ninyo. Right, that's FLI. Next up is Web. Yan, si Web, nag-green na naman. This is a good sign. That's a higher low for Web. Right? So, kaso nga lang, we are at resistance levels. Baka mag-breakout ito, but this is a good sign for web, right? Uptrend na yan. Good volume, healthy volume yesterday. So that's a higher low. You can use MA20 as your support and napakaliit pa ng risk ninyo. Just around 4%, you can test buy, right? For web. This is your second test buy. So mga pumasok sa baba, dapat nag-buy more na kayo dito, right? For web. And then use this as your new support. I'm gonna teach you that technique sa workshop. How do you do that? Asan ako? Web. Next up is AGI. Yun, gumalaw na rin si AGI at last. Recommend ko si AGI yesterday and gumalaw na siya at last. Yan, I think this is a good start for AGI. So I'm placing AGI there kasi maliit pa rin yung risk ni AGI. Very low risk position. If you wanna test by AGI, that's a good time. That's a good time to test by AGI. LIHC. It's holding on to that support right there. Buy as long as that support holds. H2O. Right, H2O. We have a support for H2O right here. Buy as long as this support holds. That's a higher bounce right there. That's a higher low for H2O. So, unti-unti na siya nag-gain ng momentum. So, H2O is a buy for me. SPC. SPC, holding on at, bouncing at MA20. So, SPC, buy as long as the support holds. You can use that MA20 as your support. That's a higher low right there. So, SPC. FNI. Right, ferronickel, global ferronickel right here. FNI, making a support, right? This is long-term supports right here. This is support areas right here. So, FNI, right? So, yan, recommend ko si FNI because that's a good position for FNI. So, yan, FNI is already doing good. Buy as long as that support holds. SEC. Yan, si SEC nag-bounce na sa higher area right here. Actually, this is the retracement. That's a confirmation right there already. So, SEC, that's your uptrend signal right there. Higher low, another higher low. Use this uptrend as your buying area right there. So, that's another higher low for SEC. Right, so pasok na kayo kay SEC. That's good. That's a good uptrend for SEC. PCOR. And si PCOR, and I'm placing PCOR now because this is 3 white soldiers. I consider these positions as engulfing kahit na similar yung level niya. For me, that's an engulfing pattern already. Look at the price action, yung pag-downtrend niya, tumitigil at this area right here. So, PCOR. And that's already a good area for PCOR. Right? Long-term support right there. If makikita nyo naman, that's a long-term support for PCOR. Okay na si PCOR. This is the confirmation I've been looking for PCOR. So mga tumitingin kay PCOR, this is the best time to enter PCOR. That's a good company right there. SECB, that's a higher low right there. Buy as long as that support holds. Si DD naman, nag-confirmation na si DD for that support. So buy as long as this support holds for DD. Nickel. And si Nickel, that's a higher low. I was waiting for a bounce kay nickel, but look at that. Kahapon nag-bounce. Ang laki ng bounce ng nickel kahapon. Just that's 3.72, but that's a higher low, guys. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo. This is an engulfing pattern. Trigger. The last trigger, 1, 2. After 2 candlesticks, nag-engulf na siya. Even the third one, and then just stabilize. After that stabilization, that's it. Right? So, nickel is good already. DMW. Right, so DMW, we have a solid support already. DMW is a buy for me already. Right, this is a good company. So that's solid price right there. 8.73 na sa DMW. I knew from the start it was gonna reach 8 pesos. Ayun, nag 8 pesos nga talaga. So 8.73. Yan yung pinakamababang narating niya. Actually, pinakamababang narating niya was 8.66, but it bounced already after that. I don't think it's gonna hit 8.66 anymore. Wala pa nga lang volume gaano, but this is a good area to test by. DMW is a good company. And lastly, si MJC. MJC, buy as long as the support holds. After that Bollinger Band trigger, nag-bounce at MA20 and it's holding on at MA20. So that's a good area to buy for MJC. May nag-ask about RCI. I think RCI. Yan. Sulat ko si RCI. Okay? Right. So, that's the first part sa list. That is Buy as long as the support holds. This is best for swing traders, especially sa mga nagpa-practice pa mag-swing trading. These are the best positions I can find. I cannot find everything, but the market is looking very good. That's why marami yung list na yan. So, if naghahanap kayo ng top 3, the top 3 is MRSGI, Bloom, and Food. Yun yung nasa top 3 ko for swing trading positions. Right? So, yun yung nasa top 3. So, I'm gonna go to your list. To your questions. Sir RCI from Jansky, I wrote that down. Justin Salvador, good morning. Odette Villanueva Bese, IRC. And si IRC, we'll write that down. IRC. How about Ali, sir, near resistance? Actually, tinanggal ko si ALI sa list ko. Sa buy as long as the support holds kasi nag-breakout na si Ali. Si Ali ngayon, nasa, anong list ko na? Hindi ko mahanap si Ali. So, let's discuss Ali first. Hindi ko alam bakit nawala sa lista ko si Ali. Right. We have resistance right there. Nag-breakout si Ali. So, that's a good sign for Ali. Ilang araw ko na rin recommend si ALI. Kahapon was a very good move for ALI. Right? These are higher lows right here. Yun yung sinasabi ko. And then, gumalaw na si Ali. Right? We are at the resistance area right here. So, you can use this breakout as your support. Right? Pwede kayo mag breakout place for Ali. Right? Nawala si Ali sa lista ko. So, dapat breakout place kay Ali. So, breakout play for Ali. So, I'm gonna go to your questions. So, mga unang tanong kanina, STR. Yan, si STR. Nag-retrace. Let's see your risk. Let's look at your risk. Ano yung risk ninyo kay STR? If tolerable ba? Malaki pa yung risk nyo. Iwas mo na kay STR. Wait for a pullback lang talaga. Pag nag-bounce yan, then good. Right. So, pwede ko ilagay si STR. So, wait for the bounce. Wait for the bounce. Right. Para hindi natin ma-miss talaga si STR. So, yan. Si STR, baka very high risk for the meantime. Wala pa tayong higher low confirmation. So, iwas mo na kay STR. Next question was ATN. ATN. Yan. Hindi ko nakamusta si ATN eh. So, yan. ATN still doing sideways as of the moment. Yan. I really want it to go near MA20. We have a support right here. Let's see. Medyo malaki-laki pa yung risk ninyo. Aakyat naman yung ano nyan eh. You can test buy. Pwede sa ATN, right? We have a support right here for 2 days. That's hit twice already. If it will be hit 3 times, then that's a solid support already. So, MA20 is gonna move higher today. So, most probably 3.92 na lang yung risk ninyo. Right? Buy as long as the support holds for ATN. I'm gonna add ATN sa lista. Good job for asking. ATN. It's ATN. Pwede na tayong bumili kay ATN. Win naman. Si Win. Still very good for Win. Si Win nasa recommendations ko naman yan. For intraday pa rin. Intraday pa rin yung position kay Win eh. Kasi, yes, we have a support right here. If you want to wait for a bounce, then you can get in right there para maliit ang risk ninyo. So, lagay ko sa wait for bounce sa Win na lang. Wag na lang sa intraday. So, Win is still a very good company. That's why it's holding on at that top right there. So, buy as long as this support holds for Win. Wait for the bounce lang sa Win. Wait for the bounce for Win. Alright, CHIB. Yun, ang ganda na pala ng RSI ni CHIB and we are at a very good support right here. Yun, sa CHIB, good question. I forgot sino nagtanong nito. That's a Bollinger Band trigger. That's an engulfing right there. Just one more confirmation and CHIB should be very good already. So, actually, pwede na kayo mag-test buy kay CHIB. Right? This support right here, ating gamitin yung support. So, CHIB, let's look at our risk. Very low risk. Look at that, 0.88. Pwede kayo mag-cut loss at 0.88 loss. Right, so CHIB. I'm gonna put CHIB sa buy as long as the support holds. Thank you for letting me know about CHIB. Hindi ko napansin yung galaw ni CHIB kahapon. Right, so, next sa question was Pure Gold. P-Gold. Right, so it's 901. Bilisan ko na ito. Pure Gold, let's look at major supports right here. Actually, trigger engulfing right there. So, Pure Gold, wait for it to stabilize lang muna. I want pure gold to stabilize for now kasi hindi pa natin alam if this is a reversal already. I want it to form a support, right? Nag-break na yung downtrend niya, very good for pure gold, right? I want to watch pure gold. Let's check our risk support right here. Right, okay naman pala yung risk ni pure gold there. Yeah, so pure gold, yan, pure gold. If you want to get in pure gold, buy as long as the support holds. Pure gold is a good company, right? Look at the earnings, revenues, kaso nga lang the market was bearish kaya bumabagsak si pure gold. Okay na pala si pure gold. So I'm gonna be watching pure gold the next couple of days. So I'm gonna put pure gold here in the list. Right, if you wanna get in pure gold, yes, buy as long as that support holds for pure gold. Very good. Sa mga nagtanong, I can't remember sino. PLC, tinanggal ko si PLC sa list ko kasi ang laki na ng galaw ni PLC. You can play PLC as breakout play, right? PLC, breakout plays na lang tayo kay PLC. Right? Remember PLC, I've been recommending PLC around this area right here when it was still at support, and look at that, good volume. PLC, breakout plays tayo kay PLC. Right, very healthy volume kay PLC yesterday. So PLC, definitely watch out for it. If you want good company, look at the volume too, right? So PLC right there. I think shaky about Bloom. Gawin ko ng top 4 to si PLC, andyan na si lista. Just breakout play for PLC, okay? Breakout play kay PLC, lalagay ko sa top list ko si PLC. Napakaganda ni PLC talaga. So, I'm placing PLC there on the top also. Gawin ko ng top 4 yan for today, just an exemption. Right, so PLC, definitely, breakout play for PLC. Questions pa, PCOR. Someone is asking about PCOR. Actually, si PCOR nasa list. Yan, this is the engulfing pattern we're looking for. Buy as long as that support holds for PCOR, right? Kaya andyan na si PCOR sa lista. Andyan ba si PCOR? I'm not sure why wala si PCOR, but PCOR should be in the list. Buy as long as the support holds for PCOR. PCOR is already very good. This is basing on previous supports right here. That's previous support kay PCOR. And andyan na naman siya. Very good company, solid earnings, right? Very consistent. So PCOR is, it's time for PCOR. Actually, nadaanan na pala natin si PCOR kanina. So, sorry for wasting your time. AP. Ayan, si AP. Someone asked about AP. Right, AP. Taas na si AP eh. Right, let's actually nag-retrace dito eh. So, let's see. This is already 8% of winnings kay AP. Right? Di ko napansin to si AP ah. Wala nagtatanong about AP lately. Right? This is one of the good companies out there. And sa AP, nag-reversal na. Just wait for a retracement lang kay AP. As of the moment, out of position na tayo. So, definitely watch out for the retracement for AP. GT Cap. Yan. GT Cap, did recommend this. Wait for the breakout. Yan, nag-breakout na si GT Cap. That's another good entry point for GT Cap. That's a reversal right there for GT Cap. So, breakout plays for GT Cap. Next is Now. Ang daming natatanong kay Now. Right? Friday is approaching. Right? Meron tayong meeting na naman for the third telco on Friday. So, abangan nyo na ito si Now. I did not recommend Now yesterday because mataas na yung risk. Diba? Yun yung sinasabi ko. Mataas na yung risk. So, and then, you're already between support and resistance. And yun na nga, nag-pullback. So, now, pag nag-bounce ito si Now, okay na ang position ninyo kay Now. Right? Very low risk already. We have support very near. Pag nag-bounce yan and plus the news, bukas, pwede nyo nang pasukin si Now. Wait for the bounce kay Now. Right? Wait for the bounce. Ilalagay ko sa wait for the bounces si Now. Right? So, that's for Now. WPI naman. We'll talk about WPI. Yan. Si WPI, very strong selling yesterday. I really don't like WPI because I'm biased with fundamentals, big negatives. For annual, first quarter, big negatives. Third quarter, very big negative again. So, I don't really like companies with bad fundamentals. So, bumababa pa siya. So, iwasan ko muna si WPI if I were you. AC. Right, so AC, ayan. Recommended AC here. recommended AC here again, and then tinanggal ko muna si recommended AC again when it did a breakout, and then tinanggal ko muna si AC kasi nasa resistance area na tayo. So this is a resistance right here. So if ever AC doesn't break out, wag muna. Just wait for AC to break out. So watch for the breakout. Lalagay ko si AC, so watch for the breakouts. AC. Alright? So AC dyan. Tapusin ko lang itong mga tanong ng iba before I really go to the list. Again, MPI, that's a confirmation of the support for MPI. That's an engulfing pattern for MPI. So, buy as long... Bakit wala si MPI sa list ko? That's very clumsy of me. Right? Si MPI, buy as long as the support holds for MPI. MPI is a good company. We have an engulfing right here. That's a reversal. MPI, get in. This is your chance to get in MPI. Yan. Kaso nga lang. These are recommendations, guys. Hindi ako manghuhula. But I always bet on good companies plus very good positions. Right? MPI is a good position. Yesterday, I did say wait for another bounce kay MPI, and then yun na nga. And then the bounce luckily became an engulfing pattern. So usually I count that as reversal. So MPI, this is your entry point for MPI. Actually, gawin ko ng top 5. MPI. I'm not saying na ito yung malalaking mananalo today, but I am very sure of this movements. I've been trading for a while now, and I really love these kinds of movements. Look at that. The downtrend is slowing down at that area. Nahirapan nga lang siya mag-breakout because it's a bearish market, and we are here again. We are at the secondary support, right? Ilang beses na that's a double bottom na nga eh. Triple bottom na nga yan eh, di ba? So MPI, that's a very solid support already for MPI. So this is a good entry point for MPI. So I'm changing my list to top 5. MRSGI, Bloom Food, PLC, and MPI is my top 5 list for today. So, ayan. Next question was ANI, si Ani. Right, I think Ani is going down because of the hitting that resistance. Right, but then again, nag-bounce siya. But I'm seeing selling signals for MPI. I mean, so for Ani, we have a retracement right here. So, this is the support for Ani. Right, if ever you want to go for Ani, actually, I don't like Ani anymore because mataas na siya. Right, trends will have an ending. Alright, guys, kahit na uptrend as ang stock, there is always an ending right there. So, yun, konting ingat lang. That's why I just want to recommend those na nasa baba pa. Right, ANI is still definitely on an uptrend right there. Overall uptrend yan ni ANI. So, yun. Actually, nag-sideways siya. Let's just use this final uptrend niya. This is very tricky right here kasi medyo mataas na yun. So, ANI yan. Sa final uptrend niya, na-break niya yung MA20. Look at that. And then, na-break niya na naman yung main uptrend niya. So, baka bumaba ito like this one right here. So, iwas muna kay ANI for me. But if it does a breakout, then that's good. If magbe-breakout siya, then get in dyan kay ANI. Next up is ISM. Time check is 9:10. Right, so bilisan ko lang ito. ISM. So right there, ISM still riding at MA20. It's still there at MA20. Pwede kayo mag-test by ISM, but this is very high already. So baka mag-break na yung uptrend niya. So, that's already very high. If it breaks MA20, then get out. It's already playing with MA20. I don't like that position anymore. So, mga nakapasok dito, when it hit the MA20, first, that's the entry point. Hopefully, that will start an uptrend again. But, I don't think so. So, mga nakapasok, hindi pa nakapasok, wag muna kay ISM. MHC. Ayan. So, MHC playing at around this area right here. That's a higher low. So, baka tapos na itong downtrend na MHC, and it's starting to form a support. Buy as long as that support holds for MHC. Actually, dito pa lang, recommend na natin si MHC, kaya gumalaw na siya. Nag-pull back, but it formed a downtrend right here, and now it's doing sideways and good volume. So, I think it's okay for MHC already. I'm adding MHC buy as long as the support holds for MHC. MRC, right here. Right, MRC. we have a higher low support right here. Pag nag-bounce yan sa MRC, that's good. Right, so MRC, wait lang tayo ng bounce. Wait for the bounce for MRC. Right, so wait for the bounce for MRC. RCI, and si RCI, si Rojas, still really very biased with these numbers, so I really don't like to play with RCI. At saka medyo mataas na siya, malapit na sa resistance. Stay away from RCI. RRC, yes, I know may mga nananalo dyan, but when recommending, I really don't like to recommend these kinds of positions. IRC, look at that. It did well on this support right here, and then gumalaw siya ng 6.47%. Just wait for the retracement. This is a missed opportunity already for IRC. Huwag nyo nang hahabulin yan. So, I'm gonna finish my list. Kasi, it's already 9:12. And, masakit na lalamunan ko. Guys, if you wanna support the channel, meron link dyan sa lower right ng page natin. And, so, you can go there to help me, help everyone, help the newbies, not everyone, kasi yung audience naman natin is mga newbies naman eh. Just send me a message if you want to help me out. IRC, so I'm gonna go to my list. Tapos na tayo sa buy as long as the support holds. Breakout plays, and watch out for breakouts. Bilisan ko lang ito. It's already, the time is getting slow, getting shorter and shorter sa mga episodes natin. Right, breakout plays. JGS Summit, yan. Andyan pa rin tayo sa breakout place natin. So, that's the breakout right there. So, andyan pa rin tayo sa taas ng breakout natin. Still very low risk if dyan kayo pumasok. MRC, ayan na pala si MRC eh. Nasulat ko na pala si MRC. Still at the breakout level right there. Just wait for the bounce. Tanggalin ko lang si MRC dito. Si Tugs. Right, si Tugs, still breakout play. Good job kay sa mga naka-bargain kay Tugs kahapon. Still at the breakout right there. Let's check your risk. Malaki-laki na pala yung risk ninyo. So, intraday ko na lang to si Tugs. Wag na sa what do you call this? Wag na sa breakout. Tugs is for intraday potentials na yan si Tugs. ICT. Ayan, si ICT still at breakout levels right here. So, ICT is still very okay. Asan pa? ALI. So, ALI, breakout place yan kay ALI. Yan, nag-breakout yan sa ALI. So, you can use that as your entry point. Costco. Yan, si Costco. So, right here, yan, did say wait for the breakout kay Costco. Right there. And engulfing after this, 1, 2, 3, nag-engulfing yan si Costco. And ayan na, umakyat na si Costco, right? So, breakout place for Costco. Ito yung ito yung tinuturo ko. Ulit-ulitin ko yan. Negative trigger, 1, 2, 3, after 3 candlesticks nag-engulfing. That's a reversal right there. Possible reversal signal. So, si Costco, okay. MRP. Breakout place for MRP right there. ALI, and breakout place for ALI. Doble ba si ALI? Yan, ang doble ko si ALI. PLC. Breakout place for PLC and GT Cap. Yan, so GT Cap, breakout place for GT Cap. Yan, so wait for the breakout is, lagay ko dito sa chat room natin. Right. So, SMPH, RLC, MRP, BPI, watch out for breakouts. Hindi ko lang dadaanan yung hindi ko na dadaanan yung charts. Just watch out for the breakout. Alam niyo na yan dapat. SMPH, RLC, MRP, BPI para madaanan ko pa yung mga tanong ninyo. So, RWM, and si RWM, wait for the breakout. LR, yan, breakout. Marapit na mag-breakout si LR. So, that's another entry point. Napakataas na ni LR para pasukin ngayon. Pag nag-breakout yan, then good. Right? So, LR and LRW. Watch out for the breakout na lang muna tayo dyan. Meg. Ayan. Si Meg. One of my recommendations a few days ago. And nag-retrace. Kahapon, si Meg, wait for the bounce ang sinabi ko. Kaso nga lang, sobrang naman yung bounce niya. Nagpunta agad sa resistance.
sa isang araw lang. This is why I really want you to watch the stocks. Right? Wag na kayo mag-intay ng end of the day as much as possible. Right? Si Meg, look at that. If nag-antay ka ng end of the day, nasa resistance na kayo. So, watch out for the bounces. Nag-bounce na yan at MA20. Look at that. And then, dapat pumasok na kay Meg. CHP din naman. Watch out for the breakouts. Shell PH and Shell PH. And dito ko pa lang rin-recommend sa Shell PH. And then, it's at resistance again. So, baka mag-breakout yan. And lastly, si AC. Right. So, mga wait for the bounces. Lagay ko sa chat room. And wait for the bounce. Yan. M-wide. Malapit na mag-bounce sa M-wide. But iwas lang muna. Please wait for the bounce before you get in. Tanggalin ko si Meg. Si Wilcon din. Same with Wilcon. Just still wait for the bounce. That's why I keep telling wait for the bounce. APC. And si APC, wait for the bounce. Andiyan na tayo sa MA20 area. Wait for the bounce lang for APC. NRCP. Ito dito sa NRCP. Yan, nag-bounce na si NRCP. I just want one more bounce for confirmation para mag-engulfing siya for NRCP. Asa na ako? VLL. And si VLL, wait for the bounce. Hold lang si X. Yes, may nababasa ako. Hold your X. Right, so VLL right there. Just wait for one more bounce, right? VLL, RLT, yan, RLT, wait for the bounce. Andiyan na tayo sa MA20 area. Wait for the bounce for RLT. Same with ECP, wait for the bounce. Yan, nagre-retrace, but it's slowing down yung retracement niya, so baka anytime soon, baka mag-bounce na yan. APC, especially sa mangyayari bukas. APC, we are at MA20 already. Doble ba yung APC? Yan, na-doble ko sa APC. IMI, wait for the bounce for IMI. Ingat lang muna. CLC, and we have one bounce kay CLC. Just one more confirmation for CLC. Ion, and wait for the bounce for Ionics lang. Kasi na-break niya MA20 niya. Baka mag-support na dito and bounces right there. So, wait for the bounce for Ion, STR. Yan, wait for the bounce kay STR. Win, wait for the bounce. Now, wait for the bounce. And MRC, wait for the bounce. And intraday potentials, ito, si T, this is self-explanatory. This is only for intraday players, right? Intraday yung marunong na, very good at trading already. So, if you're an intraday players, yun yung lista ko sa inyo. Kaya hindi ko na dadaanan yung mga those are self-explanatory. So, I'm gonna go to your questions. Rainer Fontanilla, CPM. We have 5 more minutes to answer your questions. Right, CPM, still, intraday potentials na lang yan. Good morning, Bong Banlasan. Agnes is asking about MHC. Nadaanan na natin yan. Si MHC. Vulser from Scarlet Pepper. Vulcan. Ayan, si Vulcan. Right there. I missed this kay Vulcan. Nag-support na pala si Vulcan dito. Actually, nadadaanan natin yan few days ago. Right. Vulcan has a resistance right here. So, I want you to wait a retracement na lang muna kay Vulcan, or if it does a breakout, that's a good entry point for Vulcan. So, ngayon, ingat lang muna. Iwas muna kay Vulcan. Wilcon, sir, yan, we talked about Wilcon. Just wait for the bounce for Wilcon. Right, this is a solid company. Right, very good company. So, anytime soon, baka ma-reach niyo yung support niya and bounces right there. So, it might bounce today. MRC, sir. We talked about MRC from Glenn Espiritu. Jeric Rosal sa Helan. Good morning, sir, idol. Sorry I'm late. It's okay. You can always check the replay. I-upload ko rin ito sa YouTube. Maybelline from Taiwan. Good morning. Janine. Leo Gumawa Penelosa. MPI, sir. Yes, MPI. Nasa list natin yan. Si X. Si X medyo mataas na. Just hold sa mga nakahawak na. Sa hindi pa nakapasok kay X, iwas na muna. Right, just wait for it to do a retracement or baka mag-breakout. So, that's for X. Sheila, Tabulia, BMM, Bogo Medellin, yes. Si BMM, still holding on to that position right there. Hindi na gumagalaw si BMM. So, long-term support. Uy, nasa support area na pala si BMM eh. So, I want one confirmation kay BMM. We are at support area for BMM. Baka gumalaw to si BMM today, right? So, good job for BMM. So, I'm gonna write BMM down. So, hintayin ko lang. Mag-wait lang ako ng galaw talaga ni BMM. Sir, IMI, sir. We talked about IMI. Banji Velasco, we talked about RLT. Yan, si RLT, wait for the bounce. Vulcan from Agnes, AGI. Rosario, yes, buy si AGI. CEB, thank you. Yan, si CEB. Kamusta natin si CEB? Still at resistance area. I don't want you to buy it yet. I really want it to form another green because that will tell us that upturn na talaga si CEB. Right now, it's forming a resistance right there. Iwas mo na kay CEB. Dito sa baba, rin-recommend ko si CEB. Right now, don't chase those missed opportunities. Antay lang tayo ng movement. IRC, we talked about IRC already. Ayan. CHP, and then sa CHP, wait for the breakout si CHP, I believe, yan. Baka mag-breakout na si CHP. Actually, that's a higher low already. But we have a resistance right there, so wait for a breakout lang. Sir, what's your top 3? Froilan, Oliveira, actually top 5 yung nasa list ko ngayon. So this is my top 5. I wanna paste it again. For Froilan and for everyone. Christine Angie, SSI, sir, please. SSI is for intraday na lang yan. Mataas na yan. That's a missed opportunity. Wait for it to do a retracement lang. What are the top 3 stocks for today? Top 5, Froilan, ang daming magaganda. TJ, yan, Food and Bloom. Thank you for answering him, TJ. Dan Langit, CDC, sir. CDC, yan, nasa lista natin yan sa CDC. Nadaanan natin yan. Buy as long as that support holds. SSI, intra na lang yan. BRN, FGen, SSI po. BRN, FGen. Si FGen, I think, hindi ko pa nadaanan. Si FGen, yan, wait for the breakout kay FGen. Andun ba sa lista ko si FGen? Wait for the breakout. Wait for the breakout. Wala si FGen. So, I'm gonna write down FGen. Thank you for asking about FGen. Antayin nyo lang yung breakout ni FGen. Robert Collins, Pizza, UBP. UBP? Ano yun? Pizza doing a retracement. So, ingat lang muna. Just wait for a bounce for Pizza. UBP. Yan, si Union Bank pala yun. Hindi ko na... sa I've lost track of UBP, Union Bank, for a while already. Right, so and UBP, we're forming a support right here. Let's look at the long-term supports. Wala naman tayong long-term support dito. Ayun nga pala, we have a long-term support here for UBP. Right. Good numbers. Annual niya is negative. Good quarter 1, but still downtrend. Actually, engulfing yan eh. So, UBP, I just want one more confirmation kay UBP. Hopefully, it holds. I'm gonna write down UBP. Thank you for asking me about UBP, Robert. Hindi ko na nakakamusta yun si UBP. IS. Si IS, solidifying at that support right here. That's a higher low. That's a good area to get in for IS. Right? So, IS, look at the Bollinger Band. Right? Buy as long as the support holds. I'm gonna be adding IS. Buy as long as the support holds IS. Right. Next is Meg. Yan, si Meg. Wait for the breakout from Michael Sevilla. SSI, sir, from Shane. Intraday na lang yan. That's missed opportunity if hindi kayo nakapasok kay kay SSI. Yun yung sinasabi ko. If you're a trader, you always have always watch for news. And one way to watch news, pasok kayo sa chatroom natin. And sa chatroom natin, meron tayong PSEI daily updates like this kanina. Nag-update to automatically. At 8:43, naglabas si Global Port 900, 8:40 naglabas ng news si Vita Rich. Yan, para hindi nyo ma-miss yan. You are part of the community and you are updated. Share buybacks, andyan yan, nangyayari yan. Today, share buybacks, this is all automatically. 8:43, yan, lumabas yung news kay ano. So, join the chat room, download Discord, and look for our Discord link. It's 9:25 already, guys. I'm really sorry if hindi ko masasagot lahat. That's it for today. We have 249 audience. That's a lot, right? So, I hope I was able to help you for today. The last 5 minutes, spend it in preparing for the market. Once again, have a great day. Let's get rich together. Have a great day. Today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today is Thursday, right? Thursday. So, bukas, abangan natin yung news for the third telco ulit. Yung mga telcos gagalaw ulit bukas. We're gonna discuss it tomorrow. See you tomorrow on the Daily Grind. That's it for today, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Nga pala, guys, send me a message for the workshop. If you want to join the workshop, let me know. Also, if you want to help out the channel, send me a message also, or you can go to that link on the lower right of your screen. May link dyan. That is where you can donate for the channel para ma-continue natin yung program na The Daily Grind. Bye-bye everyone. Have a great day. Asan yun?